Guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk Leeds. First of all, apologies for my absence over the last 5, 6 days or so. Summer holidays, busy time. There'll be more content coming out soon. But wow, what bit of positive news should we get into first? I mean, HMS Pistol League is back up and running. No, but seriously, it's been the most positive day as a Leeds fan we've had in since forever. It feels like that dark, horrible, disgusting tunnel that we've been traveling through with uncertainty and just being led through it by a word of be patient, give us time. Just with that alone, we're finally coming out the other side of it. I know what this football club's like. I know it could all collapse in front of our eyes, but you know, you have to believe that finally we're out of this dark tunnel. Now, out of all the positive things that have happened today, all this, the Perot and Amiri deals, which we'll get into in a minute. The best thing, in my opinion, is Luis Sinistera staying. Um, he is the best player in the championship by a long way. In my opinion, if we can get him in the squad again, which looks like will be happening, and get him to play 30, 35 games out of the remainder of the season, um, he will set records. He will be up there with the top goal scorers. His class. So to see that he's staying and to see his situation was slightly different to Nonto's, well, very different to Nonto's. That's the thing that's pleased me most today. Nonto, let's get into Nonto. We can't not talk about it. I've been one of the ones, probably like most people, saying I never want to see him in the Leeds shirt again. But we're a fickle old bunch, aren't we? And I'm sure there's still a lot of people watching this thinking, nope, don't want him, don't want him, don't want him. But listen, if Daniel Farker can forgive him, then maybe we should at least consider it. He's apologised. He's back training. It stinks of, oh, Everton couldn't afford me, so I'm going to scurry back to where I came from. And listen, we're never going to forget what's happened. But if he starts playing again and starts banging in goals left, right, and centre and fires us to promotion, looking further ahead, he will be forgiven, won't he? Let's be honest. If he gets back into the squad, scores 15 goals between now and the end of the season, we get promoted, he'll be forgiven. It will be portrayed as it was just a 19-year-old lad being poorly advised. It's forgiven but not forgotten. So I never wanted to see him in a Leeds shirt again. I'm still not overly pleased about this whole situation, but listen, we've got to move forward now. If we can have a front four of Pirro, Nonto, Amiri and Sinistera, that blows any other attacking unit in the league out of the water, like smashes them out of the water. That is some starting lineup up front, and we're not even including Somerville and Dan James in that as well. I know Dan James isn't amazing, but he adds a bit of quality, doesn't he? He's been probably one of our best players so far. So it's a real positive bit of news that them two are back in training and back in contention for the squad, because all of a sudden, when I was thinking about Ipswich away, I was thinking we're going to lose. Now you're telling me that Nonto and Sinistera might play. I think we can go and win. That's a difference that quality players like that can make to a side. So new signings. We'll start off with the main man up top, Pirro. Not your typical striker in a Daniel Farker system, but a goal scorer nonetheless. I mean, I've wanted him all summer. I think I've done about 4 videos on this geezer. All summer, I've wanted him. Averages a goal every 2 games in the last 2 seasons. I think he's got 42 out of 84 or 41 out of 82, something like that. A target man, good with his left foot, good with his right foot, good in the air, scores in the box, out the box. Quality striker, someone we are crying out for to finally replace Patrick Bamford. And by the time this video is watched, he may even be over the line. But from my understanding, I think is it going to be his medicals tonight or tomorrow, something like that. So that could be done within the next 24 hours. Buzzing, was it 12 million plus 3 million add-ons? Not a bad deal, not the best deal. In terms of financial, he's got a year left on his contract, but it's getting to the end of the window now, and I think you have to start swallowing your pride a little bit. The 49ers have kept us have left us no choice but to be a bit frustrated and having to be patient for the whole of the summer. Um, but they will not want us to go into September with the squad we've got now, because they will know. Daniel Farker will know the team we've got now, the team we had out against West Brom, it is not going to get us anywhere. We're full of tryhards, Ayling, Shackleton, people who will run 100 miles for the badge. That's brilliant. I'd run 100 miles for the badge. Would I get us that championship? No. And it's the same with them. So finally opening that checkbook up and getting some signings through the door is what we've needed. And we've left it late, but better late than never. And I believe that the 49ers are just simply, we said this all along. I said this for the last month or so. In August, it will just be treading water, getting by, picking up as many points as we possibly can. And then the season will really start in September when that window is shut. So yeah, Amiri by Leverkusen, plays in a 10 role, capped for Germany 5 times. Look, I can't sit here and say I know an awful lot about this geezer, because I don't. But I've watched a lot of compilations, done a lot of research about him, and he looks like, he's not as good as Buendia, but he looks like Daniel Farker's Buendia. Do you know what I mean? He looks like that player who's going to link up the play. He looks like that player who's going to get the ball and terrorize the defenders. He's confident. He's agile. He's mobile. He's got great vision. He can pick out a through ball. He's skillful. He's not afraid to have a shot. He's what we need. And for 6 million, that's a great bit of business. And what we've seen from the 49ers this summer is that they haven't signed many people, but the people they've got through the door, they've got the people that they want at the price that they want. Ampadu, 7 million was it? Even Kyle Darlow, backup keeper, a good keeper, could end up being our number one, 400 grand. Do you know what I mean? Rodon on loan. They're not just getting anyone, they're getting people who we actually want. They're getting the tools we actually need. So it's been such a positive day, and if we can end this weekend with Perot and Amiri in the side, on the books, and Sinistera and Nonto staying, then all of a sudden I have such a different outlook to the season that lays ahead for us. It's been such a positive day. But after signing them, do the 49ers sit back and think job done? No, they don't. We need more. We need more than that. That's not me being greedy. We need to pack this squad out with good players. We need, at the moment we can't even fill a bench, right? Obviously that will probably change now. Sinistera and Nonto are back, and obviously we've got a few people coming back from injuries, but we can't be relying on Jamie Shackleton to be in the starting lineup at all. He's a bench player. He's someone to come on and give you some legs, give you some energy. Okay, he has got a role to play off the bench. We need to thicken out this team. Byram gets injured, we're screwed for a left back, and relying on Sam Byram in the first place isn't brilliant in my eyes. I think he's done well, and I think he'll have a good season. But what I'm saying is, we need more. We still need a right back. We need a left back. In my opinion, obviously this is all my opinion. This is my channel, so I'm going to give the opinions that I think. Some of you may beg to differ. Some of you may think get Perot and Amiri, job done. And that's fine if you think that, but I just think we need a little bit more. So I'd like to see the 49ers keep pushing forward. And by the way, Daniel Farker, what a man. What a man. He conducts himself so well in interviews. He's walked into an absolute shit show since taking over the job. And everything he's said and done has been top marks, top man. He's handled all the situations so well. He hasn't thrown his toys out the pram. He's kept plugging away. And yeah, I really like Daniel Farker, and I'm so pleased we've got him. So guys, better days ahead. It's been horrible. It's been turgid. It's been depressing. It's been on my mind a lot. It's been getting me down, and I'm sure it has you too. But better days are around the corner. And okay, Ipswich. I'm still not expecting us to go there and win, but I'm sort of thinking now, like, even if we did lose that game or drew again, whatever, we still got 42 games to get out of this division. And the last week or so, I felt like that was a million. I said it in my videos, we are a million miles away from the Premier League. But if we can get Perot and Amiri through the door, and keep hold of Nonto, Sinistera, Somerville, then guys, we may only be 9 months away, 10 months away for a return back to the Premier League. So what a day. It's made me feel really positive, and I hope it has you too. I'll be back tomorrow with a Ipswich preview. Please like, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Have a good one, guys. Thanks a lot.